Yeah, so when I zone out and get into a topic. It's like I'm channeling, so I might start off with one subject and it goes into 20 other subjects. That's just how I am. But it's important to realize, my God is not your God is a real statement. I say that all the time on Facebook. And we gotta realize when these people wrote these books and they made up bad people and good people, demons and godly people. We was the demons that they talked about. That's the ones they're referring to in the Bible. So all them things that's evil, that's us. And if you don't embrace it, you're gonna feel bad about yourself. You're gonna feel like you're evil. You're gonna feel like you ain't shit. No, my God is not your God. That's what that means. I have my own God. And my God, if you look at Egypt, have horns. My God looked like a half animal, half this. My God is like Thoth. My God is this. You got to realize we don't share the same gods. We don't see these angel beings. I never saw any of those in the astral world. And I don't know what they're referring to when they have those angel pictures. Maybe it's in their subconscious, but it ain't in ours. And mine is what everybody see. I meet people in there. I communicate in dreams and visits and astral travel and heal and project and all types of shit. I don't see none of that. That don't happen. I do see some ugly looking things that is the nicest people and intelligence thing you ever seen. I'm saying that, and that's the truth of reality. So I know my God is not your God. And we have our own version of Jesus, the real Messiah, because that didn't come from white people. It came from the Egyptians and from the Maria. The Pygmies is the first documented thing with Jesus. Not no white people, not the Greeks. Y'all got it all twisted. That shit is more realer than you could imagine because it's a prophecy. It's a real prophecy about you. You see, the prophecy is that you're the one to come. And so if you don't realize that, they got a whole bunch of melee and they're going to throw you off with a whole bunch of melee. So now you're looking for the one to come. You got you. When you're ready. Think about it. How do you hide something when you're the devil? You can't hide it. You put it in plain sight. And that's the trick. As long as your mind is in conflict with yourself, you can't see the obvious. Why are you challenging them? There's something in you that's challenging them. It's the real Messiah. That's what it's called, a Christ. I don't know about equating it to no human being because it's a consciousness, it's a state of mind, it's a state of being. Now, that's what it means too when they say the Horus. It doesn't mean it was an actual physical person or a God. No, it means you. You in your conscious state after the Trinity was available to us, which is the separation from the sun, separation from the moon, which rendered you the individual, gave you a body. But now that you have a body and a mind, what are you doing with it? Are you just loafing around? Are you surviving just like an animal, just picking up some food and some scraps and putting a little shelter over your head, tending to your little chickadees, let them suckle on your breast? That's an animal. You got to step your game up. And that's what I'm here to help you to do. In it, we got many branches and there's many levels to it which all lead to one. This levels that we're talking about now is when you get this energy on you. I learned they call it the Holy Ghost. It's also called the Philosopher's Stone, the Elixir. We got many names, the Sama, the Mana. Man, forget it. You see, it's more meant to trap you and trick you. So what I'm saying is, a lot of us, especially black people, we're born like this. We're naturally connected to it. Some of it from birth, some of us it pops up in your late 40s to your early 30s. So when it do happen, it seems like you're crazy. And I got family in the medical field right now, out of anything. A lot of people's coming in the hospital, and they used to laugh at me when I used to tell them about demons and possessions, and now he's like, yo, I'm telling you, brother, we got provisions now that people come in and possess, and we got a medication to treat it. So they know about these possessions, but it's not a possession. It's your Kundalini activating. So people whose kundalini is activating, their third eye is opening, the hospital is hospitalizing them, putting them in the mental places and giving them drugs to prohibit it. They're giving them beta blockers to stop it. So you got to realize what's really going on here. You got a war taking place psychologically. It's a spiritual war. And if you're not conscious of what's going on and not able to go through it and weather these storms, you're going to lose. You're going to wind up losing your soul and your whole spiritual side. So you got to be aware of these tricks and these little games that the government is playing. Just like you come to a big wilderness, a wild jungle. This is now North America that has just about more than enough food to feed. But all of a sudden, later on, you see that everything got taken out of society. There's no real food, everything is GMO. That was done on purpose. They're preventing something from happening. They know what would happen if you was to get natural things. Anything natural is gonna make you transmutate or mutate into something else, and they can't have that. So they keep all natural things away, including the starlight, the moonlight, and the sunlight. Those things change you. You're a Leica thing. So you change with the moon and the stars. Every time the sun goes down, you have 3 stages to it. That's why they got Horus on the horizon. I think they got Set, and they got Ra, the 3 stages of the sun in the morning, the sun in midday, and the sun in the evening. It renders 3 different aspects of yourself, which is 3 personalities you play out throughout the day, but you're not conscious of them, so it don't seem like anything to you. But it actually is a different you, and these is the gods expressing themselves through you. You know, speaking of gods expressing themselves through you, you don't have no individual self. You're really just that, an expression piece, a biochemical expression piece for something to express itself through. Without it, there is no you. You don't have a you. You have a you, but that you is confused. It don't know nothing without thoughts. And people, the thoughts is that you're thinking is you, is not your thoughts. It's the thoughts of the gods, the entities, the spirit. They manifest through you, and you take it as an idea. You get it at the idea stage. The thoughts wasn't you. You're just the one who grasped the idea. So that's how the concept will work with that, you know. And once you align yourself with these thoughts and ideas, you become these gods. That's why it is to really do it. You can have the intuition. I'm not impressed with you're blessed, you feel you're special, you got the God's intuition, or they blessing you. No, you gotta be the motherfucker. I wanna see Isis. I wanna see Ra. You gotta be these things because these is what you are. You're actually an anamorphic being once you embrace who you are. So today you could be Isis, tomorrow you could be Satmet, the next day you could be Hathor. It's you, all expressions of the one God, the true and living. But you gotta understand the concept of who you are. Lilith is your soul leader. You will see her come first. She's your rebel, the rebel spirit in you, because she rebelled first against Zeldabrah through Adam, and said, nah, the thing that make her you is because when Jehovah brought Lilith to Adam and was like, yo, here, name her. She already was like, yo, I'm that. My name is Lilith. I come from the Most High. I don't fuck with clay people. That's that. So you see, once you see that, you realize, oh shit, Lilith is me. That's my spirit. That's my soul right there. That's me. And so that's what she's famous for. So you represent Lilith, the rebel. If you're a rebel, Lilith's spirit, Lilith energy takes you. She's also the gatekeeper to the underworld to teach you lessons. What she do, once you meet her, she come and she fuck you, and you get in a relationship with her. She's both. She's bisexual and she could look like a man too. You gotta understand. I don't know the man name. I don't like to make up things of my own. I don't like even using white people reference because they lie about everything. Black people is kept out of all the circle because it's black people they're studying. But you gotta understand that. So Lilith is the one that is the rebel spirit of you. So when you embrace Lilith, you also embrace Nuit. Nuit is the soul. Your spirit, you could say, because Nuit is the darkness that shines the light upon you. Also Saturn, we're the Saturnalians. Saturn represents the 5-pointed star. Saturn received the energy it gets its energy from Sirius. So the sun don't reflect off the moon. The moon reflects off of Saturn. It's the light of Sirius that shines the moon, that gives us life, that makes the tide move. The sun itself is dead. It's only a portal and you could say a cosmic internet for entities and beings to travel through, and that's why you see everything that's in the sun is all entities, beings, and all type of things. It's a portal, but the actual life energy comes from the moon. The moon renders us everything, and it's the story of Osiris and Isis is in the moon. Just like if you look at it, it's he's chopped up into 14 pieces, just like it's 14 days in the moon cycle. So you got 14 male and 14 female, 28 days when we was living under the moon cycle. This 28-day moon cycle now governs if you have a boy or a girl. If it's under Isis, you're gonna have a boy. If it's under Osiris, you have a girl. So women need to praise Osiris, and the men need to praise Isis. That's the truth of who you are. So once you understand all of these things, you will grasp the concept and put it into its proper perspective of alignment so that you could ascend. You can't ascend if your mind don't have it right. You can't have 2 and 2 is 3. You can't have 3 and 3 is 9. You can't 9 and 9 is 12. Everything got to align. That's how information works. Once you get the alignment, you ascend through it like a portal. So you have many gatekeepers, but they're not aligned. I'm giving you the truth as I'm aligned. And I'm telling you, it's not in no books. You have to discover it through curiosity and just a hunch. All right, one love.